Former President Jimmy Carter today remains in home hospice care in Plains, Georgia, 1 week after the Carter Center announced that the 98-year-old will spend his remaining time at home with his family. Since then, many of his admirers have flocked to the southwestern Georgia area to pay tribute and to reflect on the simple beginnings of a man who has had a global impact. Here's Robert Costa.
Who is Jimmy Carter? The answer might begin here, in the red dirt of Archery, Georgia, just down the road from his current home in Plains, and where chickens and goats still roam around under pecan trees. This is the boyhood home of the nation's 39th president.
When we first got the news, other folks that are out here, the volunteers and all, we got kind of a lump in our throat.
National Park Service guide Sandra Seacrest has welcomed the well-wishers who have come since the former president made his decision to enter home hospice care.
Has it been tough in the last few days since President Carter announced his decision to come home?
The people that are coming through now are saying what a wonderful man he is and how much he's given. And although they may not have agreed completely with his politics at the time, they all talk about serving as an example for the way people should treat others, and that they just want to be here and be close to those values that he holds dear.
Carter lived here from when he was 4 years old until when he left for the U.S. Naval Academy. Carter has been frank about his upbringing and about how his black neighbors faced racial segregation, including from his own family.
Well, Daddy was, like every other adult that I ever knew in those days, was a segregationist.
Carter has credited his mother Lillian, a nurse who later served in the Peace Corps, for treating both black and white people, and for encouraging him to live a life of leadership and service.
Carter, do solemnly swear.
I, Jimmy Carter, do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute
that I will faithfully execute
the office of President of the United States.
The office of President of the United States.
But the call of home brought Carter and his wife Rosalind back after they left the White House, says their longtime friend Jill Stuckey.
What has Plains meant for them?
It's everything. It's home, it's family, it's friends, it's their church. It's where they return to when they've been all over the world and want peace. They're working for peace all over the world, but they find it here.
The Carter's connection to this farm, his boyhood farm, remains to this day. In fact, the eggs that are laid here in this chicken coop are personally delivered to the former president and the former First Lady Rosalind Carter down the road. In fact, his friends say that one of his favorite dishes remains scrambled eggs and bacon, sometimes even for dinner. For CBS Saturday Morning, Robert Costa, Archery, Georgia.
I'll never forget, producer Vidya Singh and I went to Sunday school to see him, to witness what he gave to his church members at Maranatha, and back in 2015 when they discovered his brain cancer. And it was just such a delight to be there. Didn't get a chance to really talk to him, but oh, what a sermon.
I love that he still gets to enjoy his scrambled eggs and bacon for dinner.
And it is interesting. Politics are put aside for people to remember
saying goodbye.
So many things that he has done.